আমাদের religion ইসলামে কিন্তু encourage করে that if you're not in a happy relationship, just get out of it.
Yes.
There is no point in struggling. For kids also, when you যখন আমাদের বাচ্চা থাকে, a lot of women say we have kids.
Yes.
We don't want to come out of it because ওদের কি হবে?
But
what do you think you're telling or showing your children when your husband comes home, beats you up or abuses you? The son will learn that it is okay to abuse a woman, and your daughter will learn it is okay to be abused.
Hi viewers, I'm back with a lot more Chamak and you're watching Coffee with Chamak. Today I have a very, very interesting personality on my show. She is definitely one of my most favorite designers, not only because her creations are all that our dreams are made of, but she's also a very warm, amazing person inside and a very strong voice for women all over Bangladesh. So it gives me a great pleasure to welcome on our show Humaira Khan.
Hi
Humaira, কেমন আছেন? I'm so excited tonight because you know, I've known you for so long and I know the kind of personality that you are, and I know that today's show is going to be just amazing.
I'm so looking forward. I really thought you were one of the most brilliant anchor that I've seen. Who are so open and to talk about the real topics in this around us is great.
Well, okay, so you started Anokhi in 1990.
Yes.
So that would be around almost 27 years.
It is. It's been long. It's been long.
So before I get into your journey as a professional,
right?
Tell me a little about yourself personally. Did you have brothers and sisters when you grew up? What was your personality like? And did you dream to be a fashion designer when you were a kid?
Yeah, I was the eldest among our 3 sisters.
3 sisters, okay.
Yeah, but yes, since childhood I actually wanted to be an actress, more like our Babita.
Oh, wow.
And but you know, when somehow those aspirations got cancelled because Parashana is the most important thing.
Absolutely.
So, and on top of it, I was actually married off very early.
Acha.
So I was in college.
Okay.
And I was married already, and I had my kid within my first, my intermediate.
How old were you then?
18 and a half.
Oh my God.
And then still I continued my studies at Dhaka University.
Okay.
And you know, তখনই মনে হলো something that, you know, being a good girl was not enough, and not only studying enough was not enough. So I felt that Bangladeshe we were lacking designer clothes. তখন আমাদের কালচার ছিল টেলারদের কাছে মারা সব মেয়েদেরকে ধরে ধরে করে নিয়ে যেত, হ্যাঁ, গিয়ে প্রথম মেটেরিয়াল দেড় গজ না 2 গজ, and then you take them to the, you know, দর্জি and have them measured, and তারপরে ঈদের আগে কাপড় আনো. So that was the thing, and I found that, you know, I didn't want to wear what others were wearing. ঠিক আছে, তো খুব হাতে গোনা কয়েকজন ছিল আমাদের দেশে, but still I thought, right, this is my probably going to be my new career. And when I started that, there was no looking back actually.
Mashallah. And it's quite obvious now because there has been no looking back for you.
It's for you to say.
27 years, it's amazing. By the way, guys, I'm wearing one of her beautiful creations. I think this is probably the best I've looked so far on the show. So you wanted to be an actress, which turned into fashion design.
Yeah, you could say that. My actress passion was when I was only 4 to 5 years old. Yeah, it wasn't a long-term thing.
Yeah.
তারপরে যেটা আমাদের কি বলা হয়, when we were children we are actually given the choices. যে তোমাকে হতে হবে ডক্টর, এই মেয়েদের ক্ষেত্রে খুব একটা ইঞ্জিনিয়ারিং এর কথা বলা হয় না, but then the best is for a woman is a teacher, and still the teaching line is the most respected profession for a woman. And এই যে stereotyping, I find that a lot of women are actually breaking it. And it is so welcoming, you know, these women who did not had a chance when they were young. আজকে later age যখন তাদের বাচ্চারা বড় হয়েছে, or maybe for some personal reason they had to take care of themselves and look after their family. They took up other professions. যেমন I wouldn't say beauticians, but beauticians we thought it is okay. Now it has become a prestigious a career for anybody else, any woman, and for men even. And then along with that, photography is encouraged, and there are other, you know, I see so many other like কি বলবো modeling.
Yeah.
This was আগে considered taboo.
It was.
But তোমাদের মতো মেয়েরা যখন এসেছে educated background থেকে, you broke the regular norms. And along with that came fashion designers. ঘরে আমরা যেটা আগে ভাবতাম যাদেরকে ঘরে বউকে রাখতে হলে এই ধরনের প্রফেশনস they thought it is fine. It is okay. Let them have it. ঘরের বাইরে তো যাচ্ছে না.
Exactly.
But it's so nice to see from our SME loan থেকে শুরু করে বা other platforms. These transformations are wonderful.
Yes, it so is actually, because nowadays a woman can actually be anything that she wants to be.
And even pilots.
Exactly, it's amazing. Or a cricket player.
Exactly, look at that. আমাদের মেয়েরা এত tiny. আমাদেরকে কোনো রকম স্পোর্টস এর ট্রেনিং এন্ড এনকারেজমেন্ট তো দেওয়াই হয়
কোনো সময় না।
সেখানে আজকাল মেয়েরা আমাদের শর্টস পরে অনেকে হকি খেলছে। And women are playing cricket and they don't mind যে তাদের complexion.
Yes, exactly.
And they're breaking the norms.
Yeah, they're breaking the glass ceiling literally.
Exactly.
It's amazing. Because আমরা কিন্তু usually not just in Bangladesh, even anywhere in the world, female cricket team কিন্তু it's very rare, but আমাদের তো mashallah they've done
well.
Exactly. For a country like Bangladesh where আমাদের into stereotypical roles we already have. It's defined for us. So I think it's amazing. And well, thanks to you guys, because if see, the models and the fashion designers, they have a very close relationship. And if the fashion designers don't have the vision or they don't have the ideas, it's going to be very hard for the models to come.
It is because এক থেকে দেখো শুধু আমরা তো আউটফিট করলে হবে না. It needs to be commercialized. It has to have people need to see what we are doing. And there where we need models. And the best part is it is a wonderful balance right now that's happening. We are still new and we are still discovering. But I think we will be there. অনেক দেশে থেকে এখন আমরা এগিয়ে আছি এই আমরা we are আমাদের photography has improved আমাদের models are অনেক এখন polished and when they are on the catwalk I think almost international level এই চলে
I think so too. Even the boys and the girls
are brilliant.
They're really I've always felt like the guy models they're absolutely at international standards from the beginning.
I wouldn't put the women down, but probably we could do better because আমাদের একটা কিছু এখন আমরা এখনো বোধহয় we think we need to be very skinny to be a model. I think some of us need to break that.
I think it's just to look good you don't have to be like a hanger.
Exactly.
Model, right?
I think you need to be proportionate. You need to have the height, of course. You cannot. I don't want to deny that. But at the same time, you should have an attitude.
Yes, exactly.
You need to have an attitude which is just not. You cannot be so blank that your eyes don't spark with the intelligence that is within you. I think it is very important.
It is really important because my first guest was Azra, and she's not the typical model height,
right?
But she when she gets on stage, you know that she's there.
Absolutely.
And that's what I think is a bit lacking in nowadays models. But we'll get there.
We'll get there because, as I said, আমরা এখন মডেলিং এর জন্যই আসছি কিন্তু not because তোমরা হয়তো সেই প্রফেশন এসে মনে করে আগাওনি so you had other exposures so এখানে হয়তো তোমাকে এত ক্লোজ করে ফেলছে এরা they are narrowing their vision they don't understand that they can actually be themselves as well
exactly
to make that difference
exactly so right.
Both of us right now are wearing eco-friendly clothes.
Yes, I noticed.
And I hope people appreciate the designs as well.
I'm sure they do.
So the whole idea actually it came to me from our Khadi show that I'm a member of an FDCB. And ওখানে যেখানে গেলাম আমাদের একটা জিনিস কি আমাদের দেশে we don't have too much of textiles.
No.
এই লিমিটেশনের মধ্যে so আমাদের ডিজাইনার্সরা আর বাধ্য হয়ে we have to work with chiffons and other artificial materials যেহেতু আমাদের material availability না so ওখানে গিয়ে যখন দেখলাম যে না দেশি কাপড় দিয়েও we can actually create wonderful designs and that gave me an idea and look at the surroundings global warming and everything we have to go green we have to go green and actually blend in the fashion and the couture with the eco-friendly materials.
Yes.
Yeah. So ওইখান থেকেই I started promoting this with Anokhi. যদিও Anokhi সব সময় খুব glamorous clothes করে.
Yes.
So this is the latest venture of mine to bring awareness into clothing and make it weather friendly and adapt to your culture basically. You know? We cannot just keep on doing things and hope that people will just wear them. আমরা যখন পরি actually probably we do look like that we are putting on ময়ূরের পাখা, you know, to be a peacock. So it doesn't actually look nice on us. আমাদের যে কালচার, আমাদের যে গড়ন ওটার সাথে মিলিয়ে আমাদের কাপড়টা করা উচিত.
Absolutely. I so agree, because if you're not comfortable in the outfit that you're wearing, then it takes away the beauty instantly.
Exactly. So you're constantly thinking, oh my god, and
exactly.
And you know, this so along with that, you know, other lines, we must educate people about the khadis or the cottons and ask the designers to create more designs on that line.
Acha,
And about creativity, for me, I would like to constantly change. You know, I don't want to be stuck in one style. And style is definitely timeless. But fashion is changing. So I want to be there where the young generation also can come to me, you know, and see the styles which are already on the other stores internationally. You know, I want my clothes at par with them, if not ahead.
So I remember on the phone you were telling me about yourself, like you said exactly this, that Lisa, I don't want to be there just as a fashion designer, because right now I'm at this point where I'm trying to shed my own skin and like find myself. So that whole phrase, there's a lot of significance to that.
Right.
So I'm guessing that state of mind that you're in, it also comes into your clothing wear.
Yes,
right?
It is coming. I would say, you know, it is what I was actually 20 years back. I'm not the same person anymore. Maybe my traits are same. আমি এখনো তাড়াতাড়ি কথা বলি, হয়তো আমার চঞ্চলতাটা এখন আছে, but apart from that, I got to know more and see more. And the more I learn, I realize how less I know. But সেটার মধ্যেও যেমন ক্লোদিং লাইনে যেটা একটা এসছে, Anokhi is famous for its chiffon and its flares and all, you know, যেটা তুমি বলছিলে কিছুক্ষণ আগে when we were talking.
Gorgeous rich fabric.
Gorgeous rich fabric and different cuts. Yes, I totally agree with those, but working with the Khadi collection for FDCB opened my eyes that we need to promote our own Tati culture, আমাদের cotton, আমাদের own heritage-টাকে তুলে ধরতে হবে. And the best time is now, because now it is all about, you know, eco-friendly clothes and going green. And আমাদের কাপড়টা actually is green, because আমাদেরটা ভীষণ আমাদের দেশের জন্য this is the most appropriate clothes. And যদিও একটু নতুন, but still I will, and I'm trying to make it into a fashionable attire, so that it has an international appeal too. যেন আমাদের বাংলাদেশে এই যে স্টিরিওটাইপিং যে আমাদের কিছু স্টাইল আছে, এটার বাইরে আসতে হবে.
So যেরকম Indian Pakistan type, we're usually stuck between these two realms
to get the ideas and inspirations. Of course they are the mecca for shalwar kameezes. But আমাদেরও তো একটা আইডেন্টিটি আছে, আমাদেরও একটা কালচার আছে. আমাদের রূপোর গহনা কিন্তু ওদের গহনার মতো না. সো ইভেন আমাদের যে কি বলবো, আমাদের ম্যাটেরিয়াল, আমাদের কাটসগুলো, ইট ইজ লিটল ডিফারেন্ট. বাট এগেইন আই মাস্ট সে সেটার পিছনেও যদি এটাকেও আমরা যদি আরেকটুখানি চেঞ্জ করে নেই, সিন্স তোমাদের জেনারেশনটা ইজ অলরেডি চেঞ্জ, দে হ্যাভ অ্যাকসেপ্টেড আ লট অফ ফরেন কালচার অ্যান্ড হ্যাজ টার্ন ইট ইনটু আ জগা খিচুড়ি বলবো না, ইটস এ নিউ ব্লেন্ড. এই নিউ ব্লেন্ডিংটা আমাদের কাপড়েও আসতে হবে. ইট ক্যানট বি জাস্ট total inspiration. So we have to bring in something new and create our own identity.
You're telling me, Tokun, that about this fabric, this textile. It's really important, because for fashion designers, either you work with chiffon and georgette or khadis and muslins, but it's really hard to get that fall from the muslins. Even though you want to go green and you want to like use your own heritage clothes, you can't, because which is designer হিসেবে that fall on the form.
Actually, that is a limitation.
Yeah.
That is very much a limitation with our few textiles.
Yeah.
আমাদের দেশে কিন্তু I think there is a lot of possibility if not government থেকে যদি না করতে পারে কিন্তু private sector must look into this because textiles আমরা বাইরে export করি there are a lot of কিন্তু things happening. কিন্তু আমাদের দেশের জন্য এখনো কেউ করছে না কিন্তু এখানে আমাদের এত 16 কোটি মানুষের মধ্যে there is a huge demand. And if we fill it up এটা তো সবার জন্যই beneficial. You know আমাদের এখন young generation যারা সবাই conscious. They want to wear good clothes and thanks to the garments factories আমরা তো exposed to the international styles. কিন্তু এগুলোকেই যদি আমরা আমাদের দেশি কাপড় করে আমাদের দেশে মার্কেট করতাম then I think this would have brought a different it's a different game altogether.
I agree. I completely agree. So in terms of the industry, right now, where do you think we are right now with all the designers that we have?
I think we are actually really progressing fast. আমাদের দেশে, as I said, এখন we encourage designers to create their own lines. We are having fashion shows. It's not just commercialized anymore. এই কিছুদিন আগেই I just went to an exhibition. And I was so pleasantly surprised that these young designers did not actually bring outfits from abroad to sell here. They did create some designs and they were very unique. So tar mane we are coming with our own style and we can do this. And edike aro encourage kora uchit and all of us আমরা তো অনেক পুরনো কিন্তু নতুন যারা আছে তারাও যদি যত নতুন আইডেন্টিটি ক্রিয়েট করবে it will be much better. And internationally also I think we are getting much more
of course
acceptance.
Speaking of international, last year I think, or was it which year?
Last year. Oh, you're mentioning about the Vogue. Yes, it was a huge respect for me, prestige for me. I would say when they selected and called Vogue থেকে যে আমাদের একটা প্রজেক্টে please participate. And it was এখানে আমাদের subcontinent সাতটা দেশ নিয়ে আমরা কাজ করলাম একসাথে on a travel jacket. So and just working with them, you know the correspondence and all that, it was so thrilling.
It was a joint effort by all these designers for one jacket. So like tell me like which designer
I think Rahul Mishra started the jacket initially.
That's right.
He's from India.
And
then it went to Nepal, if my memory lets me, and then it came to Bangladesh. Prior to that, went to Pakistan. So it traveled then to Sri Lanka.
So it was literally a traveling jacket.
It was.
It's very interesting.
And আমাদেরকে তো প্রত্যেকই তাদের as I said তাদের কালচার একটু পার্টটা দিয়েছিল. It was a very interesting mixture.
That must have been amazing. I'm sure as a designer that's like so self-fulfilling to actually work
with a team, international team,
and with such a creative concept actually, you know, because when you have one piece of clothing and you're so many designers and you're working on one piece of clothing, you have limitations, but then you also have to manage to break through from those limitations.
I think it showed teamwork and without actually talking to each other, still we had the same language.
That creative synergy between all
of us, and we wanted to talk about peace and humanity. So we all had the same thing common between us. But the unfortunate part is right then the Holi incident took place in our country. So that was a huge setback from our side, and I was really devastated. But even then, we were all fighting for the same cause. And since then, I picked up one of the cause in my own way to talk about, anti-terrorism and going against violence.
How important do you think it is for women in Bangladesh to actually have a voice regarding an issue, a cause that they feel strongly about?
I think it is very important. It is as important as তোমার রান্নাঘরটা সামলানো. আমাদের ছোটবেলা থেকে বেদেকে বলা হয় যে you cannot speak. You should not speak. তোমাদের তো কথা বলা উচিত না. বড়দের সামনে তো কথা বলা যাবে না. এই জায়গা থেকে বের হয়ে এসে you need to take responsibility of your home and actually teach your children from the beginning what is right and wrong. শুধু পড়তে বসো বা বন্ধুদের সাথে মিশবে কি মিশবে না, these do's and don'ts এর বাইরে I think it is very important to tell them about not to abuse your little sister. বাসা থেকেই বলতে হবে.
হ্যাঁ, exactly.
I cannot say যে না তুমি মুরগিটা খাবে, মেয়েকে বলবো যে তুমি পরে খাবে. এই যে এইসব differences we have to start from home so that they learn that mothers and sisters are the utmost important person. And then you tell them তোমার female friend কে বাজে ব্যবহার করো না. Don't take advantage of her. You know, you need to look out for her girlfriend as well or female friend. And প্রত্যেকটা স্টেপে সে যখন বাইরে যাবে, সে আমি যদি মা আমি এনকারেজ করি এই তুমি গাড়িটা তাড়াতাড়ি চালাও না কেন, ওকে ওভারটেক করো না কেন, how would he know? My son would know how to follow red light or green light. So আমরা যখন responsible মেয়েরা, আমি আমার হাজবেন্ডের কথা বলছি না, বা as you mentioned it is about us women,
about women,
what we can do. আমরা চুপ না করে থেকে we have to tell them this is the way to do it.
Because we play, even though our roles are subdued, but we play a big role in everything in society, right?
Exactly.
So I think it's very important for us to always be vocal.
Actually I was talking about from a mother's point of view, but as more than also as a woman as well, I think we cannot just look pretty and sit down there and just do our job.
No.
যখন if I see যেমন আমি as a person, you know, আমি jogging ঠিক না, আমি হাঁটতে যাই, sorry I take it back, but হাঁটতে যাই তো একদিন এরকম একটা ইনসিডেন্ট হলো, I see few police people beating up a চাওয়ালা.
আচ্ছা.
তো actually I stopped on my way and I said and asked যে আপনারা এটা কি করছেন, কি হয়েছে? they said যে আপনি কেন এখানে কথা বলছেন, ও এখানে আমাদের এখন সিকিউরিটি রিজনে কেউ ঢুকতে পারবে না চাওয়ালা.
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা.
I said let him go, he doesn't want to stay here. তো এত বড় একটা ট্রাক নিয়ে তারা সব ওই একটা লোককে মানে হ্যারাস করছে, কিন্তু whereas বড় বড় রবারি তার কয়েকদিন আগেই হয়ে গেল বা হয়ে যাচ্ছে. So this kind of differences, who is going to stop it? এখন you know everybody can make mistake, you need to stand up. আমি যদি কোথাও গিয়ে লাইনে দাঁড়াই, suppose and I see somebody breaking the line and actually I say hey please I was in the line, এইসব কথা তো আমাদের কি বলতে হবে, and we need to speak about other issues also. এই যে আমাদের এখন ঘরে ঘরে শুনি সার্ভিসকে অ্যাবিউজ করছে. Who is going to stop it?
If it is us who have to stop it.
আমি যদি জানি আমার ফ্রেন্ড শুনছি ফ্রেন্ড করছে, তাকে আমাদেরকে মানে কাউন্সেলিং করতে হবে, যে বুঝতে হবে this is not on, this is you
exactly.
And if she doesn't understand, rather than we have to do something to say that okay hey I like you or whatever it is, but this is not on. Crudeness or you know unjust activities has to be told directly or indirectly to be stopped.
Because if you don't shame that person, that person won't stop, right?
Exactly, we wouldn't be knowing.
Exactly.
And তার মধ্যে আমরা তো women are, we can be the worst enemies of women.
আচ্ছা.
এই একটা হ্যাবিট, এই জিনিসটা আমি হঠাৎ করে চলবো, I hope I don't offend anybody. But you know these are things I don't think it is very nice. Because it encourages they don't know where you are. The true story. So আমি তোমাকে যখন গাইড করছি I may not know the whole story. And I may not, তোমার সাথে যখন আমি sympathize করছি without knowing, we can guide you in a wrong manner.
Because so, there's always two sides. Right?
So it is, I think we should understand যে কি নিয়ে বলবো, কি নিয়ে কথা বলবো, what to stop and what not. If these are something that can break a marriage or it's a social issue, it's a very serious issue, you should go to the counselors rather than take you know advices from your friends or anything.
Exactly.
So we as women I think we have to be educated ourselves first, and also encourage others to know the right information.
I think the responsibility is a lot more on our shoulders.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
That's what I feel as well, because there's always two sides to a story, and I think people nowadays there's a tendency to always talk instead of listen. Because আমরা কিন্তু usually শুনতে চাই না, but we have these preconceived notions. For example, ধরেন on off the topic, like I've been criticized a lot for my way of speaking. Apparently I have an accent, or well, I speak in Bangla and English mix, but the thing is I'm just talking the way I'm comfortable in, right? So do you think like there's anything wrong?
Lisa, first thing আমি যেটা বলবো, প্রথম কথা হচ্ছে you are one of those anchor who wanted to be yourself. Probably it is not the right way for a lot, but that's what it is, because you are portraying a very friendly conversation where it is also touching few of the social topics that's going on. And tomar accent should be the least of the concern. And I think it is quite acceptable because tomar accent ta oneke hoyto ba choke Banglish bolbe or Benglish.
Benglish, yes.
But I think it has become our third language already.
Yeah, because young generation to এইভাবেই কথা বলে।
তুমি কোনো যে কোনো রেডিও চ্যানেল অন করো, you all speak this same language, a bit of English, a bit of Bangla, and the whole Bangla itself is a little bit of Benglish, English.
Yes.
And it is fine. And it is not only তোমাদের কথাতে হয়েছে, এটা তোমাদের চলাফেরাতে হয়েছে, এটা তোমাদের খাওয়ার চয়েসে হয়েছে। It is project every day there is a difference. এই যে তোমাদের 2000 millennium পরে যারা আসছো, যারা এখনকার young generation, they are of a different generation and they have picked up a new culture. And এটাকে তো মানতেই হবে instead of criticizing. হ্যাঁ, আমরা যদি না বুঝতে পারি কিন্তু তাহলে জানতে হবে why this is happening. You know?
Acceptance যেটা you were saying, we need the acceptance. And it is so important because unless we accept each other for what we are, we can't actually grow as a society as well, right?
No, এখন যদি তোমাকে আমি আলাদা করে রাখি just because your accent is different, তোমার আসল যে মেসেজটা আছে সেটাই তো আমি শুনতে পারলাম না।
Exactly.
So it's we are already closing an idea. So criticism is okay, but also see beyond what it is.
Yes, exactly. So, Humaira, you've remarried, right?
Yes.
And mashallah, you two look so perfect together. You're like almost like Barbie and Ken, like I just said.
Thank you.
But এই যে আমাদের কিন্তু society-তে, like for women, when you get divorced once, then there's that instant pressure to get married again, and that makes us to maybe rush into something, or like we get our priorities all screwed up, you know. So, but since you have actually remarried and you look wonderfully happy.
Thank you.
Please tell me, like, do you have like a message to these young women?
You know, first thing is coming from our religious point of view, and that might be a surprise. আমাদের religion Islamic কিন্তু encourage করে that if you're not in a happy relationship, just get out of it. There is no point in struggling. And you know, for kids also, when you যখন আমাদের বাচ্চা থাকে, a lot of women say we have kids, we don't want to come out of it because ওদের কি হবে. But what do you think you're telling or showing your children when your husband comes home, beats you up or abuses you? The son will learn that it is okay to abuse a woman, and your daughter will learn it is okay to be abused.
Yes, exactly.
So actually you are totally ruining their set of minds. So break free, be independent. If you're smart at anything, find your special thing. Be it cooking, be it stitching, be it beautifying somebody else. You can find your platform. Trust me, you have to have your strength to come out and look after yourself.
And then maybe you can find love.
You will find love the moment you love yourself.
Exactly. When you love yourself, you're comfortable in your own skin, that's when you find love.
And that is the most attractive. A lot of women think that looking good, going to the gym, you know, changing their hair color, wardrobe, that's going to bring the men. It's not the men will be attracted to that. ওটা খুব superficial. It's like marketing. এখন তুমি মার্কেটটা কি করবে? সবকিছু শেষে কিন্তু আমরা ফিলিপস প্রোডাক্টের পিছনেই যাই because it is something that you can trust. So you need to be that person who is attractive not from outside only, from within. And you shouldn't leave your femininity to show that I'm a strong person.
It doesn't mean that you have to be, well, a feminist doesn't mean you have to be strong. You can still be feminine.
Both femininity and feminism. Both can go hand in hand.
Exactly.
Like আমি বলি, আমরা কিন্তু আমাদের মাদেরকে ভীষণ আইডল করি, বা সেসব মহিলাদেরকে খুব admire করি, those who have a personality. Just think, we women admire those women. So why wouldn't a man admire that person? So be that person who will not just say yes to everything for a man to say, but not to say again just to prove a point. They don't have to be wrong. They don't need to say that we are hater of men. এই men তো আমার ভাই, এই menটা তো আমার বাবা, এই menটা তো আমার ছেলে. So they're also looking for some love and affirmation. So if it is একটুখানি নিজেরটা ছেড়ে, let it be the mother instinct that you have, let it be the sister instinct, and let it be the friend. Girlfriendটা তখন চলে আসে.
It's amazing, actually. I never thought of it like that. So I'm really stunned at what you just said. Yes, it's absolutely so true.
It is because দেখো আমি আমার ফ্রেন্ডের জন্য আমার মেল ফ্রেন্ডকে I'll defend him with everything.
Yes.
But the moment it is my husband, আমার 70% is giving and 30% is already against him. I don't like his mother. I don't like his shoes or I don't like his tie. So let it be. Let him be. আমি যদি আমার ফ্রেন্ডকে ছেড়ে দিতে পারি, why not my husband? Yes, but at the same time, if he is doing it wrong, you shouldn't be accepting it.
No, absolutely.
So if you're a friend in your home, and if you're also a nurturer, which is instantly আমাদের naturally আসে, so it is the perfect blending. You don't need to close your heart.
No.
You don't need to think that all men are enemy. There, for everybody, there is somebody.
I believe that too.
Yes.
So, were your husband's friends surprised that you were not just a pretty face?
I think they were pleasantly. I think first Imran was pleasantly surprised because he actually started. He saw me on Facebook, and he probably was amazed by the photos.
Smitten, yes.
But when he got to talk to me, he said he was so taken aback by my strong voice and my viewpoints. And that's what it is. And I was never scared to be myself. But at the same time, I did not carry any baggages. Past is past. You need to come into terms with this. And we women are very sensitive. And what you can do, actually, the past is definitely a part of you. You can't deny it.
No.
But learn from it.
Learn from it, yes.
And put it in a store and just put it behind you.
Yes, exactly.
And keep on opening the new Pandora box that is out there.
Yes. But you look radiant. I mean, please tell me how do you do that? Because, I'm getting older too. Maybe I could take some tips.
I think, one of the thing is, it's you must take care of yourself. But don't take yourself too seriously.
Yes.
I would say that. If you're too obsessing, I know when the age starts catching up and when you start noticing your first wrinkles in the mirror, it is actually alarming. First, you suddenly think, oh my God, what's happening? But at the same time, you need to understand, I need to be a perfect role model for my children. I keep on saying so. It is so important that whatever we are doing, actually we are showing our children what they're going to be. So if I'm competing with my daughter, and if I think because, suppose Ruby Woo suits her, and her skin tone, and her soft lips will suit me, it may not. We have to understand, it kind of looks tacky when you're trying to look something what you're not, especially age-wise, So we need to understand that age is something you cannot deny.
No.
So work with it. And develop a style which suits your age right now.
Exactly.
আমি তারপরেও I would say আমাকে অনেকে এখনো এসে বলে, okay, you look young, or maybe as long as I think I'm fine and I'm not actually harming anybody culturally, I think it's fine. And তাই বলে কিন্তু আবার এটার সাথেও আছি, যেমন আমার বয়সে অনেক আমার ফ্রেন্ডসরা এখন নানু দাদু হয়ে গেছে, এখন যদি ওদের গ্রে হেয়ার নিয়ে যদি তাঁতে শাড়ি পরে যদি হাঁটা শুরু করে, I think I'll be surprised. So আজকালকার তো they say like the 40s are the late 20s. So age is এখন changing.
It is.
So but at the same time, as I said, এখন আমি যদি babe talk পরে থাকি at my age, it may not suit me.
No, it won't. But it's so true, because now it almost seems like for women especially that the best is yet to come when you grow older. Like, it's almost like there's this whole the growth and the coming to terms of your own inner woman, and like, it's, how do I put it? It's like age is just merely a number now.
It is a number. One of the first thing is when you're older, you learn to accept yourself. You're not trying to change yourself anymore. You are only, your weakness, and your strength. So you keep on emphasizing on your strength and your strong, and on top of it, you have been there, you have done that. So you're relaxed. You're relaxed, your children are all grown up, you have achieved your position or career where you want to be. So all it is that your experience actually starts growing. And you can't deny that. When we were young, we would just say, oh, auntie, But when you reach the age, actually they're wiser. And experience is something you can't deny.
You can't deny it. No. Exactly. And I think it comes through that experience, that knowledge, that grace, it comes through.
Exactly.
Right?
But at the same time, we must also accept the new. Not necessarily be the new, but blend in with them and get to know them. And maybe if they need our advice, why not?
Yes.
Like you asked.
I'm going to keep that in mind. Well, thank you so much, Humaira. It was so lovely to talk to you.
It was such a pleasure talking to you. So refreshing.
It's the feeling is completely mutual, because you know what? It's I love talking to strong, independent women, like with a strong voice, and you're just the class in your own. So thank you so much.
Yeah, it was a great pleasure.